Now, you might ask, who's the Peroutka Foundation? How did you come to own a dinosaur? And why did you bring it here? Well, here's a short story. The Elizabeth Streb Peroutka Foundation is just a small family charitable foundation originally established by my brother Stephen Peroutka and myself, and it's named in honor of our mother. I regret that my little brother couldn't be here today, but I am pleased that my daughter Elizabeth, who is named after her grandmother, is here today with her husband, Dr. Eric Schneller. And Elizabeth serves as a board member of the foundation. And the Peroutka Foundation was primarily intended to offer financial aid to groups who were dedicated to ending the Holocaust of abortion. And as such, we've sought to honor Christ by helping those courageous individuals who work to save the lives of the unborn. But our direction took a slight detour when we met the DeRosa family of Crystal River, Florida. The DeRosas are Pete and Linda and their sons Peter and Mark and their daughter Leah. And the DeRosas were a homeschooling family, just as we were. And we actually met them on a homeschooling excursion. We learned about how they, along with others, had unearthed this specimen in Colorado. And we also learned that there were some competing claims about the ownership of the animal and that the likelihood was that it would have to be sold to settle those claims, and that there was further likelihood that it was going to fall into the hands of those who would display it in the context of millions of years. And facing this prospect, our small foundation decided to try to buy the allosaur, and by so doing, buy out and settle all those competing claims. And our idea was that if we could just preserve it so that eventually it could be sold or donated to someone who could display it rightly, righteously, that is, as a testament, a witness to the Word of God. And through the efforts of many dedicated persons, including the works of attorneys Michelle Gagnon and Scott Whiteman, we were able to secure a title to Ebenezer. And that was about 10 years ago. Now, all we had to do was find a place to display the animal in a way that would glorify God. Well, that sounds easy, but it was a rocky road, and at times it was a gloomy road to travel. Despite the fact that offers were made to purchase it from us, we were determined we would not sell it or donate it to anyone with a millions of years mindset. And you might think this sounds a little odd, but Joanne, I'll tell you, we actually discussed the idea, if we couldn't find the proper place to display it, we actually talked about reburying it.